Yeah, W back.
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Reminisce of my lifestyle. Beat a lot of trials, it was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed life, I was moving fast, had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer, send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga had cooler system on that 9 milli, gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. Been self-made, independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline. I done ran it up at the right time. Let's get my lifestyle. We part of that check in Blue Hunters. It's in the way Bahamas. We straight out the jungle with hunters. Don't jump in that water, piranhas. The trenches we started with nothing. Where niggas we jealous for nothing. Where niggas we stand for something. You can see that we hustle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. KP. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle.
Chasing the check and I burn it, ayy. How many bags I'ma serve today? Might as well work at a farm, cause I'm in the field and I'm sending birds away. Jumping up off of the porch too late, then making it down in the early grave. How you get caught with a gun and some work and you making it home in like 30 days? I live a real life, toting the chopper like we don't fight. Taking the real, why don't you kill mice? Then we gon' be alright. Thinking about fucking the bitch, her nigga be hating and really I still might. I could go give me a whip, my people been struggling, I wouldn't feel right. Niggas be sleeping on me, so I'ma go get them up out of their nightgown. I don't wish jail on nobody, not even my killer, as crazy it might sound. Shawty be asking me when I'ma visit, my life isn't promised, so right now. Street nigga trophy of buying your mama a crib and rolling get buzzed down, cause this
that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. It's in the way Bahamas. Woo! See me?
Yeah, W back.
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Reminisce of my lifestyle. Beat a lot of trials, it was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed life, I was moving fast, had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer, send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga had cooler system on that 9 milli, gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. Been self-made, independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline.
Welcome to BTM Radio. Let me get you hip. We coming live from Vox Wave Radio station today. My name's Spanky. To my left of me, we got the infamous book author, Lorton Legends, Eon Williams. To my left of me right here, we got my man, Rondo. And to my right of me, we got my man, K. Coming to you live today, just to give you a little insight what's going on in the neighborhood, sports, music industry. Today we got a poem and a word of the day from the good brother Saladin. So we're gonna jump into that right now. And we're gonna have some interesting interviews and things today. By Eon, brother Dr. Majid coming through, talk to us today. Let us know what's going on in his path, way of life, and whatnot. And first of all, we just want to jump into this poem and the word of the day by Saladin, and we'll go from there. Y'all stay tuned.
Dear streets, can I talk to you for a minute? I was laying in my bed. I was staring at the ceiling. Then your face flashed on my mind. You always did know how to get my attention. Your passionate hugs, late night conversations, the way you embraced me. You had me fiending for your affection. You actually made me believe you loved me. Whenever I tried to leave, you would chase me. Made me think that you want me. You lied to me, said you were sent for me. Maybe we had a connection. I thought we was meant to be. You was my first and always thought you was going to be my last. The drama, the fights, the melodies, the cash. Lately, it just haven't been the same. When I call, you don't pick up on the first ring. Are you cheating on me? I'm starting not to trust you. Are you scheming on me? What am I supposed to do? I heard you was creeping with another dude. I'm so confused because I thought it was always us. But I have to admit, I'm cheating too. This new chick don't give me a rush like you do. She's not as attractive, but she seems more stable than you do. Plus, she's not as fast or wear the labels like you do. We don't have history or anything or years together, but she makes me feel more able than you do. This new girl makes me feel like I can conquer the world. I don't hate you. I really don't. I love you with all my heart. But we have to separate and stay far apart. I'm destined to be great. I'm destined to leave. I have to, so don't stress. Please don't cry and be blessed. Out of respect for you, I won't cheat no more. I decide and make the next step. I'm leaving you streets for my new girl's success.
That was alright.
Yeah, that was all right. Now we gonna holler at my man E and my man Chris over there and see what the weather is for the next 5 days. So we gonna go on a break and then we gonna come back with the weather. We'll holler time we come back from our break.
Woo! Feel me?
Damn, W back
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Reminisce of my lifestyle. Beat a lot of trials. It was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed life. I was moving fast. Had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer. Send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga hot, cooler system on that 9 milli gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. They self-made, independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline. I done ran it up at the right time. Let's get my lifestyle. We part of that check in New Hunters. It's in the way Bahamas. We straight out the jungle with hunters. Don't jump in that water, piranhas. The trenches we started with nothing. When niggas be jealous for nothing. When niggas we stand for something. You can see that we hustle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. KP. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle.
All right, welcome back, y'all. Welcome back. We at BTM Radios. Let me get you hip, Slim. We got coming up next. We got the weather with Chris and E.
Yeah, I'm here to bring y'all the weather, man. 5-day forecast, man. Wednesday.
Hey y'all, Weatherman E. Wednesday is hump day. Yeah, I can't do
It's live. Keep rolling. It ain't about that.
Wednesday forecast, man. 48 highs, low is 37. Thursday, 54 highs, 48 the lowest. Friday, it will rain, man. So wear y'all jackets, man, with your raincoats, man. And ladies, man, bring your umbrellas out. Saturday, it will rain as well, 44 the highs, 40 the lowest. Sundays, man, it's going to be sunny outside, 51-33, man. I'm going to give it back to you, Chew.
Thank y'all for the weather, Chris and E, man. You know, E, keep your coat on, man. I see you a little under the weather at the moment, man. But it's all good, though. This segment of the show, man, we talk about, you know, the violence that's going on in the community, the things that's going on in the community. You know what I'm saying? We get most of our information off the Instagram website, you know, Murder Mayhem, or maybe Fox 5 News or whatnot. You know, but we had a couple of shootings that occurred in the city throughout the week. It was a ADW on Older Street, Northwest. I believe it was yesterday or a couple days back. Another attempted murder on 22nd Street, Southeast. We had a homicide and I think an attempt on Pomeroy Road where a guy got killed and a juvenile, I believe, the age of 17, was wounded. And also a known rapper from DC had got killed coming from a studio and VA. So, you know, this part of the year, man, you know, things really get a little turned up. So, you know, if you ain't got nothing to be outside for, it's really no need to be outside because, you know, guys are struggling and trying to prepare that Christmas or whatnot for their kids. And, you know, everybody don't go about it the right way. Some people, you know, take them shortcuts. I mean, y'all know how it be. You know,
And it's not just that. Like, the homicides, it's like they rise every year in D.C. But you have a number of police brutalities, poverty and hardship. And at the same time, it's falling generation to generation. So we as black men in this community, and this time of life, we really need to face facts that it's a target on our back. And at the end of the day, the only way we gonna get rid of that target is if we remember it's there.
Okay.
But, I mean, we got a lot of good things coming with the city, too. Like, shout out to the Mystics. Shout out to the Nationals. Like, we a Washingtonian. And, I mean, it's just a lot going on. But Pathways, what we trying to accomplish right now, what we doing in this WANS program, like, we feel like homicides, police brutalities, poverties, hardships, different things that we need that is really not meeting our expertise in our community. Pathways is really finding ways to give us paths to make ways, and that's deep. So basically, I'm gonna turn it over to my man, and I'm gonna just ask him a few questions. How do you feel about the Pathways program?
Man, I feel excited, you hear me, motivated, you hear me. They keep me going in the morning, you hear me. I get up thinking about Pathways, you hear me.
Yeah.
I ain't used to get up, had no job, none of that on my mind, you hear me.
Yeah.
First thing I was doing, straight to the block, you hear me.
Yeah.
So Pathways, y'all like, got me thinking different, you hear me.
Yeah.
Like,
and then the good men you're around, they want you to come.
Motivate,
They
they
motivate
you hear
you
me.
to come.
Like I ain't, like you missed yesterday, you hear me? Like
Yeah.
they was on me, you hear me? Like, where you at? Why you ain't up? You hear me? Like I had something to do, but you hear me? Like 5 people called me, like, where you at? You hear me?
I don't
You
know if it's
so-
just me or not, but I mean, y'all might be experiencing the same thing I'm experiencing, but since I've been in the Pathway program, like my train of thought, you know what I'm saying, thinking process changed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, I ain't been home for long, but when I came home, my mind wasn't on going to get a job or I'm going to go in a Pathway program and get this OSHE or this CPR or this. I ain't even never thought about doing none of that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when I had the opportunity to come to the program, like, good brothers, they opened my eyes to a lot of different things. Good brothers and good sisters. I can't just say good brothers because there's some good sisters in the program, too. You know what I'm saying? But
So my good brother, Chew, it's safe to say that Pathways program is bigger than a check.
yeah, it's bigger than a check because it's preparing you to be a man in this society, in this new society. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, preparing yourself for whatever you want to prepare yourself for, they're going to help you prepare yourself for. Whether it's a career, you got to push yourself. They, you know, like they say, they're going to lead you to the water. You got to drink the water, though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can't drink it for you, so.
And let's not forget, it's not just Pathways. We got WANS, we got YAPS, we got different communities and different foundations coming together to build our foundation as young black men in D.C. at these times.
No question. We just signed in the med program period. You hear me?
And the opportunities out there, man. It's just, you gotta go get it. And when you get it, you gotta wanna be there. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't wanna be there, you know, get with somebody that's gonna motivate you to be there. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna call your phone when you don't show up or when you late. Look, bro, where you at? Bro, why you ain't come to class today, bro? You know what I'm saying? That show you that, you know what I'm saying, that brother really wanna see you do right. He really mess with you. That's just genuinely. You know what I'm saying? He ain't push you, oh, come on, let's go do this. Let's go do that. He said, nah, why you ain't in class?
Yeah.
Why you ain't come to class today, bro? Come on, bro, tighten up, bro. You know what I'm saying? And as black males, you know what I'm saying, we need that because, like, majority of us, we ain't had that growing up. You know what I'm saying? So for a man, you know, to be, come on, bro, ooh, bop. Come on, bro.
Like, we had more people pushing us to be in the streets.
Right.
You hear me? Come on, bro. Everybody go beat the block up. This. You hear me? Nah. You hear me?
Listen, man, never in my life have I had a job that if you wasn't at work, they wasn't speaking on firing you. They were looking for you, trying to pick you up to take you to work.
Okay.
And people know what's going on in our community and in these streets. This segment in life, this is the type of program you want to surround yourself in as young black men. But before we go on the break, I guess we're going to say one more thing, y'all. And this just on the goofy side. What's up with these Popeyes chicken sandwiches?
Oh, yeah, I don't know. You hear me?
I mean, that sounds good, but they ain't all that good to be smoking nobody
Man,
about
ain't
and all
worth
that.
dying for, man. They said they ain't worth dying
I
for.
don't know
though,
what's
man.
chemical in that chicken got a nigga blowing you up, man.
So what you saying? The Popeyes chicken got the murder rate up?
When the chicken, what it is, man, anytime they create something that's exclusive, for an example, phones. When I first came home, they was only sending 200, 300 phones in the community. So you ain't got to wonder why somebody robbing and killing about it, because the manufacturer and the people behind it, they made it exclusive. Some marketing person for Popeyes found a way to make the chicken sandwich exclusive, because it ain't no different than any other chicken sandwich. If you take Popeyes chicken and you put it on the right bread, add pickle and add the sauce, you can make your Popeyes chicken sandwich. It's just something that a person can't get. So a lot of times, and for lack of a better term, you know, our people, if we think we going to get something that we can't get, we act stupid about it.
Right. So it's safe to say that's
my opinion, though.
That's just a mindset. We in that wave.
Yeah, I mean, just think about it. When I was coming up, you would die over Eddie Bauer. A little later, you would die for Helly Hansen. You would die for a car. It's things that a person think they can't get. For an example, even the person that died about it. Yeah, the news media made it an example to say, oh, niggas are killing over a Popeye sandwich. It really wasn't. Technically, where we from, if somebody cutting the line on you, whether you going to the movies, you in jail at child, you going in the bus stop, you going in the train station, you going to say something to them about it. Just so happened, they was at Popeyes and he died. But it's really a behavior and a mentality. Take the Popeyes out of the situation, because Popeyes using the situation now for publicity. Ain't no publicity bad. Scratch Popeyes. If I was going to Minnesota Avenue Station and it was the last train, the last space on the train, and I cut in front of you, you going to say, Slim, what you doing? You think I ain't standing in line? But would they put it out there that, oh, people are killing each other for Metro? You got to watch the narrative. They controlling the narrative, not us.
Question.
Right. So how do you...
That's how I was looking at it. I'm like, it probably wasn't over the chicken sandwich. You hear me? He said the man took his spot. That's what it was over. It was a respect thing. You hear me?
I mean, and I ain't condoning it or nothing. I'm just saying I'm gonna control my own thinking pattern. I'm gonna control the narrative. So yeah, they was in there, they was waiting for a chicken sandwich, but they could have been at McDonald's waiting for a Big Mac, and he could have cut the line.
Right.
Where we from and where he got killed at, we do things like that. That's a part of our culture. They ain't explaining that. So, you know, it's a bigger problem. It's way bigger than the chicken sandwich.
And that's deep.
You know?
Take us out, you.
All right, we're going to go on break and we're going to come back with Dr. Majid. And he going to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with him. You know, his pathway and what he doing to get there, how he get there.
And what he got to offer, because he been helping a lot of people for a lot of time.
Right.
Shout out to him.
And he's a good dude, and we striving.
So we're going to go on break and then we're going to come back with Dr. Majid.
It's in the word, Bahamas. Woo! Feel me?
W back on
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Feel me? Reminiscing my lifestyle, be the ladder trials, it was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed wave, I was moving fast, had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer, send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga hot, cooler system on that 9 milli, gon' calm him down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. They self-made, independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline. I done ran it up at the right time. Let's get my lifestyle. We part of that checkin' blue hunters. This in the way Bahamas. We straight out the jungle with hunters. Don't jump in that water, piranhas. The trenches we started with notches. Where niggas be jealous for nothing. Where niggas we stand for something. You can just see that we hustle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. KP. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle.
Chasing the check and I burn it, ayy. How many bags I'ma serve today? Might as well work at a farm, cause I'm in the field and I'm sending birds away. Jumping up off of the porch too late, then making it down in the early grave. How you get caught with a gun and some work and you making it home in like 30 days? I live a real life, toting the chopper like we don't fight. Taking the real, why don't you kill mice? Then we gon' be alright. Thinking about fucking the bitch, her nigga be hating and really I still might. I could go give me a whip, my people been struggling, I wouldn't feel right. Niggas be sleeping on me, so I'ma go get them up out of their nightgown. I don't wish jail on nobody, not even as crazy it might sound. Shawty be asking me when I'ma visit, my life isn't promised, so right now. Street nigga trophy of buying your mama a crib and rolling get buzzed down, cause this
that's my lifestyle. Cause 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 that's my lifestyle. It's a new word, Bahamas. Woo! Feel me?
Damn, W back with
Cause that's my lifestyle.
All right, this Chew for BTM Radio. Let me get you hip. At this segment of the show, we got a guest on the show. This man right here, man, he a motivator, a mentor, smart, fly guy, funny man, good brother. You know what I'm saying? Today we got Dr. Maurice Majid in the building with us.
Good man.
What's up, Doc?
Man, I'm good, man. Glad to be here with y'all, man. Glad to be here with y'all.
So, Doc, you know we got some viewers on the show, man. They want to know, man, you know, like what type of work you do and how you get into that work.
Man, I'm in the work just trying to help people, man, be the best version of themselves, man. That's really what I do. I mean, I got a whole bunch of other titles, and I do a whole bunch of stuff, man, just, you know, in the community. I got a for-profit, what they call Yay Me. A non-profit that they call Yay Me, and a for-profit that they call Blueprint, right? Under Yay Me, we do a lot of stuff with as young as 5 years old all the way up to senior citizens, man. Everything from behavior modification up to showing them how to get on their right career path, right? Blueprint, we do a little bit different. Blueprint, we got a cleaning company, you know, we do transportation, we do some real estate. We manage other small businesses and nonprofits. So we do a lot of stuff with that, man. But the end goal is creating jobs for people that look like us, giving opportunities for people that look like us, and showing people just like us, no matter what your background is, man, success is what you make it, man.
So how you get into this what motivates you to start, you know, trying to help people? How you get into this field?
Man, to be honest with you, man, I've been helping people all my life, man. My father, man, original OG, man, he's been doing it, you know what I'm saying? He passed when I was 10. Like most of us, man, you know, the streets really embraced me, and I was looking for that. But even when I was even out there like that, you know what I'm saying, I always was a dude where, you know, I was always trying to help out, you know what I mean? I always wanted to, you know, if I never wanted to do anything just on my own. I want to see who else I could bring along with me. So it's been, man, part of me, man, since day one. You know, it really kind of came from my father. Apple don't fall too far from the tree.
Okay.
So just those leadership skills, wanting to help people, man, never being pressed to wear the hat and had a title. Like, I just always been like that, man. So I always just been wanting to help people out, man. And now, you know, the Creator just put me in a space where I get to help some good men, some good women, man, so that we can, you know, take this thing back, man.
So when you say the streets embrace you, I mean, I don't want to get too much into you know, your background and stuff. You know, people, they get stuck on the negative and just won't even think about or listen to nothing else you say. They just, you know, hear the background and negative. So when you say, you know, the streets embrace you, I ain't gonna ask you to get into it, but I want to ask you, you know, what type of obstacles that you go through, you know, in your transformation from your background to Yay Me and Blueprint. What type of obstacles you go through?
Man, look, I'm still going through obstacles, right? I ain't gonna sit here and fake with you, but I'm gonna tell you right now, it's like I glorify ignorance, right? And as I tell any good man or women, man, when you glorify ignorance, man, you got something coming for you, man. You know, my mother always say you ain't gotta look for trouble, man. It's gonna find you. So with them streets, basically, to be honest with you, me glorifying ignorance, trouble kept finding me. You know what I mean? I was really looking for something structured, man. I was looking to do something positive. Always have, but it was just, honestly, it was easier. I thought it was, but the repercussions and the stuff that came with it was harder. So I just had to, you know, I had to eliminate a lot of stuff, man. I had to start loving people from a distance. I had to separate from some of those friends that I thought was my friends, man. I adopted, man, my 4 Fs, which was faith, family, finances, and friends. My faith wasn't strong. My family always been there. My finances was dirty, and my friends was some of them was snakes. And as I was able to kind of move over, I strengthened my faith. My family still been there like they was from day one. My finances is now clean, and my friends is those who want to see me win. I want to see them win, and that's just how those my obstacles, and that's kind of how I got over it like that.
So when your past, or come back and be on your shoulder, you know what I'm saying? Hey, well, Reese, come on, Bob. You know what I'm saying? What you think about, or what you look at to be like, man, I can't go there, man. What motivates you to keep on going to do positive?
Faith, family, finances, and friends, bro. My faith's too strong at this point. I can't go back. Like, there's nothing that you could put in front of me right now, God willing. If I continue to be strong, I can't go back. I got too many people, brothers like you, you understand what I'm saying? I'm never going to be a hypocrite. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I definitely don't walk on water, but I know that the route that I'm on is where it's supposed to be. My family love me, you understand? So I'm the youngest boy. Some people think I'm the oldest, you understand what I'm saying? My name, Waris Amir Majid, the inherited ruler of the community. This is my calling, you understand what I'm saying? So I can't do that. My finances, I love money, but not because I want to be a fly or this, that, and the other. I love money because I want to have True call me and say, man, look, I got a real deal, positive type of situation. I want to be able to say, man, I got you. Can't do that without money. You can't do that with negative money either. It got to be a positive flow. And then friends, family, that's all y'all. You know what I mean? So all those 4 F's are the reason why no matter what the streets come calling for, I'm always going to be, and I'm going to be right there in the trenches. Some people say stay out the way. I say I'm going to make the way. And that's just where it is, you know what I'm saying? I'm always going to be in these streets. You understand what I'm saying? I'm always going to kick it with good men, good women. I'm always going to go in the system, man, talk to good men, good women. This is what we supposed to be doing. So I'm not worried about the streets. The streets got to worry about me, good man, because I'm coming with something that's real. You know what I mean? And they going to feel that.
So in your work field, the years you've been doing this work, what's some of the accomplishments you made?
Oh, man. Me, man, a couple of my good partners, man, brother PT, man, brother Sadiq. Man, we started up a couple of spots in the city. We got a spot over MLK. We got a spot over Minnesota Avenue where we doing this type of work. I had, man, dozens of guys, man, who came home, man, who we helped them get their business started, helped them get back on track. Guys who we done help, get full custody of their kids. I mean, my accomplishments really are in what I'm able to see other people grow. You understand what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong. You know what I mean? I know where my next meal's coming from, so I'm super blessed. You know what I'm saying? My kids are blessed and everything like that. But my accomplishments are seeing other people doing what they're supposed to do. Because at the end of the day, what I want to do, I want to be able to say, man, listen, Brother Chew, I need you and all your good men from Cohort 4, man. We got a deal, man, in Florida. I need $100,000 from everybody. You know what I mean? But we can't do that right now. You know what I'm saying? So I want to show everybody that, man, look, it's beautiful on the other side of the fence, man. It's beautiful. And I'm not talking about the money. I'm just talking about just the lifestyle, period, man. Of just being able to enjoy and breathe, be alive, man. You know what I'm saying? Not worried about your freedom, family good, be able to help people out. It's a beautiful thing. And that's a lot of challenges. It's different challenges. But I done had little boy fun my whole life, man. I'm trying to have straight big boy fun now.
Ain't no question.
That's where I'm at.
So when it's all said and done, when you retired, old Waris sitting on the couch, flicking with the remote, what you want people to say about you?
Man, this boy, man, you like that, man. You know what I'm saying? That's a mean question, man. To be honest with you, I want people to know that with all of the blessings that the Creator gave me, I gave back. I want to leave this earth empty, right? I want to leave this earth empty. In other words, whatever He gives me, I pray when I wake up in the morning, man, and say my Fajr prayer, right? One of the things that I pray for is like when I speak, that is Him talking, right? That anything that I do to impact a person in a negative way, they blame me, they don't blame Him. I want to bring as many people to the Creator as possible. And I want to leave this earth empty. I'm talking about anything that I got, man, I want to give it away. You know what I mean? I want to give it away. And I want people to know that I made a real impact, man. You know what I mean? And if I got a whole bunch of brothers, man, you and your kids, your grandkids is there, talking about, man, Grandpa Chew, man, he doing this. He got buildings. He got this. You know what I'm saying? That's going to make me feel good, man. And I know that my life wasn't wasted. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of people gave up on me. But there was also a lot of people who was like, you going to do this. You know what I'm saying? My mother, man, mother Muslim, man. She got scars on her knees, man, from praying for me, man. So I owe up. You know what I'm saying? We all owe up. We got a lot of people, man, who, you know what I'm saying, they ain't trying to see us fail, man. So failure can't be an option. So on my day, when the creator decides that that's it, and you say I'm gonna be on the couch, man, with the remote, I ain't gonna be there, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be out still, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be out still moving. You know what I mean? But when he do take me off of this earth, man, if I got lots of people, man, that come to my janazah, man, and just speak or just know that, you know what I'm saying, this brother was consistent. You understand what I'm saying? He stood for something. You know, his faith was strong. He loved his family. He used his finances for good. And his friends, man, you know what I'm saying, all doing well, or at least they don't have nothing bad to say about him, man. That's a life. That's the life to live right there, good man.
So if any of our viewers need any help, a little push, a little motivation, anything, and they want to reach out to War Reese, how can they reach out to you?
Absolutely, man. So when you're talking about the Yay Me, you can reach out at www.yayme.org. You can just send us a message on there. Let us know what you're trying to do. We just started an initiative not too long ago called Ameen's Angels, which is actually named after one of my mentors, Ameen Muslim, who's a sharp brother, man, who was in the street, man, did a lot of time, but he came out here, got himself together, man, really got heavy into politics and kind of showed me that game. So we started a mentoring program called Ameen's Angels, where we working with anybody in the city who really looking for a mentor, because that's the key right there, Chew. Like, everybody need to have a mentor. I don't care how old you are, 8 to 80. If you trying to do something out here, you need to have a mentor. Find a mentor that's going to keep you on the right path. Find another mentor that's on your path. That way they give you that right type of focus. So if y'all really looking, you know, to get help the way we do, the Yay Me way, the Blueprint way, man, definitely go on there at www.yayme.org. Check us out, see what we doing. If you're interested in the whole business thing, we working with returning citizens. We real big as far as Ward 7 and Ward 8, but anywhere in the city, man. I'm a DC guy. I'm Ward 7 born and raised, but you know, I'm uptown, love the south side, love southwest. There's nowhere in the city, man, where I don't feel comfortable at. So I'm for the whole city, but we got a couple initiatives, man, that are specifically to help returning citizens start their businesses up. So if you're interested in that, definitely also look us up at www.blueprintdevcon.com, and I'll make sure that we post that up there, man, because if any guys are out there, or ladies, returning citizens trying to start y'all business up, come on through. That's what we trying to do, man. We about to build, we about to take the city back, man.
All right, I want to thank you for coming on that show. You know what I'm saying, man? Keep up the good work, man, you know, and hopefully we'll see you again.
All day, man. You keep it up, too, man. This man like that with these interviews, good man.
It's a new word, Bahamas. Woo! Feel me?
Damn, W back on
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Reminiscing my lifestyle, be the ladder trials, it was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed life, I was moving fast, had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer, send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga hot, cooler system on that 9 milli gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. Been self-made, independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline. I ran it up at the right time. Let's get my lifestyle. We part of that checkin' blue hunters. This in the way of Bahamas. We straight out the jungle with hunters. Don't jump in that water piranhas. The trenches we started with notches. Where niggas be jealous for nothing. Where niggas we stand for something. You can just see that we hustle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. KP. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle.
Chasing the check and I burn it, ayy. How many bags I'ma serve today? Might as well work at a farm, cause I'm in the field and I'm sending birds away. Jumping up off of the porch too late, then making it down in the early grave. How you get caught with a gun and some work and you making it home in like 30 days? I live a real life, toting the the chopper like we don't fight. Taking the real, why don't you kill mice? Then we gon' be alright. Thinking about fucking the bitch, her nigga be hating and really I still might. I could go give me a whip, my people been struggling, I wouldn't feel right. Niggas be sleeping on me, so I'ma go get them up out of they nightgown. I don't wish jail on nobody, not even my killer, is crazy in my sound. Shawty be asking me when I'ma visit, my life isn't promised, so right now. Street nigga trophy and buying your mama a crib and rolling get buzzed down, cause this
my lifestyle. Cause that's 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 my lifestyle. It's a new word, Bahamas. Woo! Feel me?
Damn, W back on
Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. Cause that's my lifestyle. See me? Reminisce of my lifestyle. Beat a lot of trials, it was hard times. Blessed came when I had a child. I passed life, I was moving fast, had to settle down. I done did a race running through a pound. Been drug dealer, send me thugging since a juvenile. If a nigga hot, cooler system on that 9 milli, gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. Been self-made, independent on my own now, hold my own weight.
This BTM Radio. This is sports segment of our show with my man Rondo. We gonna let him get y'all hip to the sports, what's going on. Rondo, what's up? What's going on, man?
Hey. We got right here on the sports, man, on BTM. Let me get you hip with this sports. You hear me? I'm about to get you real hip. You hear me? We got Monte Nichols with the Redskins, man. You hear me? He had a guest over his house, and she OD'd.
yeah.
You hear me? And then when the feds went to his house,
he cooperated.
He had all type of drugs in there and paraphernalia. You hear me?
But he cooperating though. I heard something about him cooperating.
Oh, he might be cooperating.
Yeah, we weren't even supposed to talk about him.
I mean, not cooperating in the hat, man.
Yeah, he
Cooperating
probably
would just let him go
cooperating
in his house.
what's going on.
Because they ain't charging with nothing. So,
Yeah.
you know, I would hate for us to put a bone
Oh,
on
okay,
him if he
okay.
ain't really messed up.
Yeah,
Well,
we
they
ain't
get
gonna
it
do
messed
that.
up.
When I heard about it, it's her cooperating.
Yeah,
you know how
but we
that
got to define the word sometimes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then with Carolina, we got Carolina, right? No, matter of fact, the Redskins, you know, they won it now, right? They at the bottom of the division, you hear me? So
They at the bottom of the
it's a
bottom.
wrap for them. They ain't no playoffs, none of that, you hear me?
They under.
Then we got North Carolina, you hear me? We got David Tepper. He might foul Ron River, you hear me? And might get rid of Cam Newton. So I don't even know if Cam Newton gonna be with him for long.
Man,
You hear me?
come on home to the Redskins. Go ahead and train my young man, Haskins. You hear
I
me?
skipped the Kaepernick workout, man. On the sports, man. You know, that's big thing in sports.
no
The
question.
Kaepernick workout. They might get Kaepernick a job too. Colin Kaepernick in the NFL, he might get a job again, maybe. But they say he kind of might have blew it.
Yeah.
Man, he might have blew that. I don't know.
Shout out to my man Kaepernick, man. I respect my man for staying on 10 toes, man.
Taking a knee.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got the man from the Browns. I think he's with the Browns, right? Miles Garrett.
Oh, Miles Garrett, what's up with him?
Miles Garrett and smacked somebody with a helmet on the field. You
Oh,
hear
yeah,
me?
I seen it, brother.
Man, he about to get all type of fouls.
Yeah, he snatched the dude helmet off and smacked him with it.
Snatched his helmet off.
You know he been a knucklehead, though.
Smacked him with it, you hear me? So I don't know how much that's, you know.
He been in
They
trouble
say they
before.
ain't gonna do nothing like with like criminal charges, but they gonna let the NFL handle. You hear me?
What's up with your man Bron, though?
Oh yeah. You know LeBron, man.
They lost yet?
LeBron got a
can't be
triple-double on every team
LeBron
in the
can't be
NBA. LeBron got a triple-double on every team in the NBA. No man never did that before.
I'm still trying to figure out his position on the Lakers. Like, he running point, shooting guard,
To the
small
center. He
forward.
running point to the center, you hear me?
Point forward.
But yeah, man, that's BTM get you hip with that sports. You hear me?
He every position on the floor. Then he the referee, the coach, assistant. Yeah, be the water boy, the flower.
Speaking on the sports,
Yeah, that's
out the Mystics
BTM.
again.
Yeah, shout
The
the Mystics
Mystics
out.
and the Capitals. I mean,
Nationals.
the Nationals. You hear me?
We still going.
Capitals too.
Capitals.
You hear me? Because
We still
Capitals.
going to shout the Redskins out and the
my
Wizards
mom.
too.
Yeah,
And the Wizards too.
Yeah.
Bradley
Bullets.
Bill.
I ain't
Yeah.
agreeing with that.
You know,
You
John
agreeing with
John
what?
Wall still
Redskins.
injured. You hear me?
You ain't
Who your
I ain't
team?
agreeing with the Redskins.
Who your team?
I'm just not gonna agree with them.
Who your team?
I'm not gonna take it there.
Who, I just
We
asked you
talking
the
about
team.
Washington right now. Redskins is over, under, and done.
Yeah. But I'm saying though,
I
Cowboys
don't know,
is at
hold
the
on,
top
I
of
don't
the
know if I can
division.
sit on this phone with y'all and you say the Redskins done. That's like saying go
They
done.
won
That's
it
like
nine,
saying
though.
Chuck Brown done, man.
They probably ain't done.
They done.
They done this year.
They done
this
for
year.
a long time, but they still the Redskins, man.
Still a Redskin.
They
You walk
done
down
this
Bennett
year.
Road,
though.
you see people who don't even watch football games where Redskins at. You walk down Martin Luther King Avenue, you see people who don't watch football games where Redskins
Then
at.
you got these guys telling me they Cowboy fan. I ain't never been on Texas Avenue before.
Yeah. You know? So
Yeah.
that's how I go. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, all that.
Patriots fan.
Definitely never been a
Oh,
down.
now
that's mine.
he's a Patriots
See,
fan.
I just ain't gonna
Patriots a
say
good
it.
team.
I just ain't
Yeah,
gonna
they a hell of a
Patriots
team.
fan.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. You got the right to like your team. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that a lot of things.
I'm
that
saying
DC
though,
is
did
old,
you
but-
like New
Patriots
England
coming up,
back
yeah.
then though? That's what I'm
No.
saying though.
Patriots was
Or you
You
just
a
not
Tom
like
Brady man.
Who remember when Patriots was on the cover of Madden? That's how long I've been liking them.
I know.
What, Drew
All right,
Bledsoe?
then. That was one of the, no.
Talking about when they had Drew Bledsoe though?
Yeah, but that was one of the first Maddens. It was Patriots.
That must be coming
Hey.
from up top.
Somebody tapping in.
Hello?
Yeah, man, y'all talking about my Cowboys in there?
Oh,
yeah,
man.
yeah, you talking about the
man.
Cowboys, man.
Man, the Redskins is done. Tell the good man on the end that Go-Go is alive, but the Redskins is done.
Hey.
See us this week.
And that's the call.
This anonymous caller from the doctor.
Hey, look though, that's like saying DC done. You say the Redskins done.
Oh, listen, anonymous caller. All right. Now listen, you right.
I'm starting to
Go-Go.
feel like you Joan, and I'm about to fire that star up on the side of the Cowboys helmet because I don't like nothing that look like U.S.
I
Marshals
don't really
and
like
stuff
the
like
Cowboys.
that.
Just on PP. I just can't like them.
Who?
Cowboys. I just don't.
Oh, yeah.
Man, all I got to say, man, y'all doing an excellent job, man.
Appreciate
Love to see the fellas doing what y'all doing, but don't talk about the Cowboys. DC, Dallas Cowboys, man.
Oh,
yeah.
Caller out. Y'all breathe on that for a minute.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I
alright.
be trying to tell him up here.
Hey, Doc.
Hey, I think I know who
Hey,
this
hold on
is.
for a second, Doc.
He gone? Okay.
Doc out of there, man.
Yeah,
he ain't trying to
he
hit.
must have some hangers in his closet because he definitely hung it up.
That's crazy. He just got on that. But, all right, y'all. Now we got we about to end this show with this segment with this. I guess
We gonna interview my man Eon,
yeah, I'm
man.
about
You
to say,
know,
we gotta interview him.
this
But
our
we gotta
man.
go to
We
break.
want our man to let y'all know, man. You know what he do in the community. Not even the community. What he do with that pen. That's what we really want to talk about, man. You know my man. He write these books, man. He giving out straight law. You hear
Author.
me? And when you could tell by the way the man even speak, he getting out law, man. You hear me? When he talk, he getting you law. You know what I'm saying? So, man, I'm gonna introduce my man, man. This my man. I'm gonna introduce him again, man. You know, cause he's such a hell of a guy, man. This my man, Eon Law Wims, man.
Yeah.
What's
Appreciate
up?
the love, man. What's up, man? Thank y'all for having me. So what's up, though?
What's up, Ease? Let's
Same
talk
old,
about
same old.
let's talk about these books you got out, Ease.
Okay, I got about 10 books out. My first book was Fast Lane. Probably my most popular book is Lorton Legends. I had another book called Hellraiser Honeys. They got a lot of love in the federal system, and it kind of like spread throughout other little cities. And I did 17 years in prison. You know what I mean? Not to highlight the 17 years part, but that's a lot of time for you to be able to cultivate or hone a skill. And writing was a skill that I honed out of other things, more positive skill, because I learned how to do a whole lot of stuff in that time. But writing was a way for me to help myself, help better my situation. And while other dudes was, working at Unicore, taking HVAC, I was writing and reading. So when I came home, that's what I utilized to get on my feet. And it wasn't even just books. Like I write poems, I write true crime, I write journalism type stuff. A book I got called Secrets Never Die was turned into a short film. And it won an award at the Toronto Film Fest. So I'm saying writing is what I've really been doing. And then at the same time, I done started to get paid to do this type of work that I do with, what they call an at-risk youth or people that may be in a little jeopardy. But to be honest with you, you can't be paid enough to do that work, right? So me getting paid is just for me to be legit and have a job. But all the guys that know me before I had this job, I'm always in the street. I'm always helping or assisting in something. That's what I do. And one of the reasons why I do that, and I take a real big passion. I have a passion for, you know, legal things because I went to jail at 16 and I was ignorant in the full sense of the word. So I ain't understand laws and rights. So one of the reasons why I may seem so argumentative or even detailed about certain things is because at this point in time, I know that a lot of us, especially those that lack money or knowledge, we go to jail for things we shouldn't go to jail for. And I don't think that no one should sit in jail unless they did something that really, really mandates that they have to sit in jail. Like, I ain't one of them guys that say, oh, nobody should be in jail. You know what I mean? The world is made of good and bad. So if all the bad people could take over all the good people, the people like our grandparents and our sisters and our mothers would be victim to a bunch of BS. So, of course, I ain't in the process of that. And then if everybody was vigilantes, then all the good men would end up in jail, too. So, you know what I'm saying?
Let me ask you a question.
That's my angle on that.
First of all, how long you been writing, Neon? You started this when you got incarcerated, or was this something, a passion that you had before you?
I went to jail at 16. I ain't have a whole lot of knowledge and nothing pertaining to that right there. I started writing, creative writing, at probably about 24 years old, right? And it was because I was in a super maximum prison and we was doing 23 hours in the cell and 1 hour out. So the only thing I really could do to maintain my sanity was study religion, which turned into praying, multiple push-ups, you know, and then writing. So that's how my days were spent, you know. And back in the day, at that time, you know, prison has changed a lot since I've been out. I've been out 10 years, but at the time when I was in jail, prison went through a hell of a transition of being a real rough, brutal, physical place to, like my man Antone White, he got a hell of an analogy used when he talks. So I got in trouble some time back for something I didn't do, and I ended up getting vindicated and cleared. But when I was talking to him on the phone, he said, E, man, you can't come back in here. He said, when you was in here, it was a jungle, so you could be physical and survive. He said, it's a zoo now, so where your lions and tigers and bears was there, and you could relate to them. You know what I mean? Now they like zoo animals, is like it's chickens and pigs and all this other stuff. But the whole analogy is that, man, you know, jail ain't even what it used to be no more. So the game's changing on the street and inside the joint. Inside the joint, you don't want to be there. You definitely don't want to get caught up in no situation where you jammed up in the system. So, you know, writing was a way for me to stay away from that in jail. And as I transitioned into changing my life, writing was a way for me to stay away from jail, outside of jail.
Okay. Let me start this off. I read Hellraiser.
Oh, we got a phone call.
Oh, we got a call. Hello?
Yeah, good man. I just want to commend y'all about the good job y'all doing on y'all show. And I know you're doing a lot of positive work throughout the city as far as helping inmates get back out into society or get their case reviewed by a higher court system. You know what I'm saying? I've been reading up on some of the work you've been doing and who you've been working with, man. Keep it up, man. Keep letting them, our fellow Washingtonians throughout the prison system know, man, you know what I'm saying, that everything will be okay. You know, and I really respect everything that you said and the gentleman doing on the show today. Big ups, man.
Appreciate that, man. On the strength of what he said, a good friend of me and him, I know that call. I could tell by his voice. But shout out to David Wilson, man. WAP, man. You know, man, he locked up for something he didn't do. And there's laws pertaining to some laws that I taught in one of our groups. There's Brady stuff. And remember, I told y'all on these Brady laws, the prosecution have evidence that's supposed to clear you or help clear you. They supposed to turn it over. And this brother that me and him talk about all the time, family of his, good man, he incarcerated for a crime that another person admitted to. You know what I mean? So free David Wilson, man, WAP, man, and everybody that's in a jam in there, you know what I'm saying? I pray that they get what they really got coming.
So I want to ask you, though, Eon, man, you know, I know you say, man, you've been there since 16, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, age of 16, you know, from 1 to 16, I mean, us, because we grew up fast in Washington, so, you know, we seen a lot, but, you know what I'm saying, we ain't seen too much, like, the laws you giving out in this book. So I want to know, man, like, really, man, where you get your ideas from, man?
For just the writing, the creative writing? The creative writing come from stuff that I seen, you know what I'm saying? Stuff that I see when I'm around y'all. For an example, I could break it down to start there. Like, when I'm around y'all, right, and what I mean by y'all is, man, brothers, there's men that's just younger than me, you know what I mean? That keep me up to date with what's going on, right? The way a person walk, the way a person talk, what's really happening out here. That informs me. So once I'm informed by that, you know what I mean, I got a skill, I got a talent I was given to be able to write, so it'll be realistic. But whatever the points, the principles, the morals and principles that I put in there is what I believe to be manly or correct, you know what I mean? So I just do that. Now, that's in the creative right. With this legal stuff that you're talking about, To make it the short answer of the legal thing is that I went to jail not knowing no law, and I felt like I was used and abused, and I ain't had to do all the time that I did. And by the time I figured out that I was illegally incarcerated, I had already been in 13 years, and it took me 4 more years to get out. So the reason why I pass on everything from 4th Amendment, 5th Amendment to 13th Amendment when we talking, because I don't feel like I got a whole bunch of other stuff to offer, like Miles, the brother that teach and facilitate some of the other stuff, he may facilitate wellness. Well, Reese may facilitate some other stuff. The stuff that I got that I know is going to help you, it'll help you. It'll be the difference in you being free or you being incarcerated. So that's what I bring to the table.
My bad, I don't mean to cut you off, brother, but I think you got a phone call. Somebody probably want to holler at you. They tuned in.
Hello?
Peace, peace. Salam alaikum, man.
Hey, wow.
Peace to the believers, man. It's J.M. Benjamin.
Yeah, salute. That's a big time author right there. Award-winning author, man.
Okay.
Okay, what's up, man?
Yeah. Everything peace, man. I was just listening to you brothers broadcast on IG Live. And I was listening to the brother. I came in on when the brother with the Yay Me organization was on deck and speaking about mentoring and things of that nature. Then I popped out and popped back in. And I heard E sharing his story and everything, man. And I just wanted to come and offer, some contribution to the subject and commend all you brothers for creating a forum that you brothers are creating. There should be more people on this live, than it is. If we reach one, then we're making a difference. But I just want to speak about, man, I met E when he first came home, man, and I was just coming home for serving 12 and a half years of my life in prison, man, and writing like E. Contributed to saving and changing my life, with the second from his last. And, I saw what he had gone through, and I went through many struggles of myself. And I was home for 13 years, man, without, having those bracelets put back on my wrist. And I just recently was released after serving 14 months for a crime I did not commit. And I just came home last Monday, man. And, he was talking about, from the jungle to the zoo. And I can contest to that, man. Because imagine, being out of prison, out of that type of environment for so long, and then thrown back in it after you turned your life around and been living a certain type of lifestyle, man. And it was exactly what the brother E was saying, from, a jungle to a zoo. Man, and it's full of our young brothers, man, and our older brothers that have adapted this new generation, this new era way of living, man. And the prison system is far more worse than brothers like myself and E when we were serving time. And not to say one is better than the other, but I'm talking about a mindset and a mentality and the type of energy and the vibe that's being, flooded throughout the prison system, man. These brothers' spirits, these young brothers' spirits are broken. They're misguided and misdirected, man. And when I say I went to prison for a crime I didn't commit, the crime that I was guilty of was just as severe as the one I didn't. And my only crime was that I felt my son, who was actually the one who had committed the offense, and he had taken total responsibility. And not being from the street, not being in a gang, college student, good kid, who felt that it was necessary to carry a gun. And I felt him as his father because I had that influence over him, to where as though if I would have said, you don't need a gun or don't carry a gun, he wouldn't have. And we were arrested, and I was with him when he had the weapon, and they charged me with being a convicted felon in possession of a weapon. And I was found guilty on certain person. Well, I pled out to certain person, and they threw the gun charge out. But point being, I felt compelled to write a story after being in there with these brothers. I felt compelled to write a story that I have coming out, a book titled Things Our Fathers Never Taught or Told Us That Our Sons Should Know. And it addresses the issues and the impact and the effect that growing up with an absentee father has on a young boys across the globe. So I just again, I want to chime in, man. And E, I thought of you, and I wanted you to be a contributor, man. I got some heavy hitters that are contributing to this project, from Freeway Ricky Ross to the actor Isaiah Washington, DJ Cool D, Leandre Prince, you know, just a slew of brothers, Progress Lloyd, authors that you're familiar with and names that you brothers may be familiar with. But I felt, again, you know, I wanted to chime in, man, because you brothers are discussing the subjects, man.
Yes,
we
indeed.
are to blame, man. We have to take full responsibility.
Yes,
you know,
indeed.
Because we were the ones that, you know, came before this era, and we failed them, and we continue to fail them, and we're going to keep failing them unless we come together, man, collectively,
He said his name was?
and do our
J.M.
part.
Benjamin.
Because who better than to save those than those who come from what, you know, what the problem and the issue are. I'm not going to hold you, brother, long, man. I just want to, you know, chime in, man, and let your brother
Thank you, bro.
know that you got a brother over here in Jersey, man.
Hey, J.M. Benjamin.
All right, thank you, bro. You know, we understand.
Hey, Brother Benjamin.
Yes.
We appreciate it, bro. Like, you just dropped nothing but Jews, and it's always a pleasure, brother. Like, you ain't taking up time and nothing.
Yeah,
but,
when you can, I want you to come down here, meet them, and speak to them, because we be with them every day.
Indeed, man, man.
We'll line that up.
Man, get with me behind the scenes, though, bro.
All right, that's the best. Salam alaikum.
Much walaikum salam. Much continued success to all you brothers.
Okay. Salam. Before we go, man, Eon, man, you know, you've been doing this writing thing, you know, for close to 20 years. You got, you know, 10 books under your belt, so it's safe to say, you know, you're an OG in the game. So if there's any young brothers out there or young sisters that want to, you know, jump in this book writing game, man, can you, you know, let them know that, you know, some routes to go?
Yeah, real quick, since we don't got that much time, the first thing you got to do is you got to read. You got to read the type of style of writing that you like, and you got to read up on what the business is. The internet allows everybody to kind of like be up to speed with anybody. There's no big eyes or little U's no more, so that's what I advise, man. You can check my name out or Google me and contact me if I can help you.
Hey, y'all, this BTM Radios, and we just had Eon. We gone.
Salute.
We want to thank the Yay Me program, Blueprint, Via Wave Radio, Wands, Pathway. I want to thank my man, Abdul Rauf. That's my man that you know helped me out with my I Am Muslim sweatshirt. You can catch up with him at
I want to thank
underscore
Dale,
M
thank Maurice,
underscore
Dr.
Muslim underscore clothing.
Sharice, Taylor, the whole
sponsors.
And the sponsors here. Thank you.
SBTM. Been drug dealer. Send me 30 since a juvenile. If a nigga had cooler system on that 9 milli, gon' calm down. Living life cause all them jealous niggas try and bring you down. Niggas selling dreams got you in a circle like a merry-go-round. It's self-made. Independent on my own now. Hold my own way, do my own time. Do a life sentence for my daughter, nigga, that's my lifeline. I done ran it up at the right time. Let's get my lifestyle. We part of that checkin' blue hunters. This in the way Bahamas. We straight out the jungle with hunters. Don't jump in that water, piranhas.